fired up for game one. Back with that after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Jeffrey Springs. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jake Myers leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering down in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's bad. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Ben Zobrist stepping in now for the Yankees. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
Very good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of sticks.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is in for a strike. Now 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's the strike. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of the NLDS. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Cam Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Zips it across. And Guerrero is set down. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens. And today on the hill, Martin Perez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Trout getting to start in right. 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Next pitch is outside. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking. And now it's Mark Vientos. Big time power. That misses the zone. 1-0. One out, bases empty. And that is out of play.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Gets under and pops it up. And there's two down. John Donaldson digging in now. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Donaldson checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And that's outside ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out.
2 straight.
Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch out, but no action. Way inside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets even it up. The tag at third, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Game 1 of the division series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaac Paredes. First pitch misses. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. To third. Fair ball.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Miles Straw in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Fastball for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And a sac bunt here. On to second, they get one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Throw to first. Straw back in on a dive. Just missed. Straw, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's outside, and it's 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Straw dives back in, but they got him. The pitch. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. And that clips the inside corner. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 3-2. That's a walk. Tried another screwball, but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one outside. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Rhys Hoskins. Perez back to work. Hoskins pushes it foul. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
To short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two outs. Out there to center. Edwards makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's some real power at the plate. Ben Zobrist.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And that quickly 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. He's got the power, but great contact. Ouch, that one got him. And now the right fielder. Smith singled and drove in a run his first time through. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Knee high. That's in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the NLDS. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Fernando Cruz. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Edwards on second. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard hit, base hit. Edwards headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Big. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
This to third. They limit the damage here. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, number 21. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball, that's outside.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. Mark Vientos now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked.
No, inside.
Man at first, one away. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Trout at first, one gone. And that one handled. The throw to second, over to first, safe.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And next for the Mets, John Donaldson. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And now the count is even. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then
odd choice here. They intentionally walked him, and the runner now into scoring position.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Aaron Judge. And that misses. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Inside, just missed. Vientos doesn't stop, heads for home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
This to center field. And Donaldson snags it for the out. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Heineman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another
Inside,
ball.
2.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Breaking ball in there for a strike. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. In the air, center field. Myers settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's to third, and it kicks off the base. A run scores without a throw after the infield single.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
And here is number 21. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now Ben Zobrist. Cruz back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And Donaldson snags it for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Xavier A new arm into the game, the righty, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside, and that is ball one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up and in, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Edwards, the base runner at first with 1 out. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Donaldson snags it for the out. And that is that. And we're back. And now batting, Mike Trout. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They'll circle the bases. It's 3-3. Mark Vientos. Up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bats.
Pulls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And no one can run it down. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And fouled off. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of game one. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. Couldn't get any air under it, but he's smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Runners at the corners, one away here in game one of the NLDS. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. Bryce Terang will hit next. One for two. That one almost got him. Judge, the runner at third. Nimmo on at first with two down. Fought off foul. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air right center field. Trout is there. Makes the grab, one down. Nathan Lucas stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch. Drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Ball one there.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
So the tying run at second. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
And no one can get there. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Textbook bat control.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen. David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Heineman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Fastball for a strike. Runners are at the corners. One away. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Gosh, Bird, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, one out. Runner on the go again. This to third, and that's a fair ball. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
In there at the knees. And that is strike two. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Got to be careful with a slugger like this. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Two outs. Bases full. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Queens, bottom of the sixth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Swing and a foul out of play. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Trout.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Brooks Baldwin. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is Isaac Paredes. And there's a foul ball. Bednar, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. The other way, and foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Down the number 2 hitter, Mark Vientos. And a pitch. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Fastball is outside. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing, he held up. 3-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, John Donaldson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And misses inside. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And Judge spoils that one. One down, winning run at first. Here in the late stages of game 1. Rudder takes off. There's a ball. You got to throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. There's the strike. Oh, right to the backstop. Donaldson up to third on the wild pitch.
There's a base running right there.
2 on, 1 out. Nimmo digs in now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So digging in, Liam Hicks entered the game on. Defense. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter on Rosario. The winning run on base for him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground. But I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He muscles that one out of here. And the Mets walk it off.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at